Hey guys, Megan Lynn here, Spiritual Empress. How is everybody? I already recorded this video, so it's pissing me off. The feedback was horrible, so I'm gonna re-record it and hopefully it comes out better. But typically when I say truths, usually something electronic gets messed up, so YOLO, whatever. But anyway, hi, welcome to the channel, Spiritual Empress. I talk about all things spiritual, so this is definitely a weirder corner of the side of spiritual. I talk about religion, government, different beings and entities, and yeah, so welcome. If you have interesting questions, or they don't even have to be interesting, if you just have questions, please question it in the comments below. Also subscribe, share with people, because you never know who it resonates with. I've had a lot of really cool conversations with you guys the last couple weeks, and I'm getting more emails and more comments, and y'all are just cool. It's really cool to know people all across the country that just click with you, soul fam. So yeah, welcome, love you guys. So today I did want to talk about the Twinflame Game, I call it. It is a game down here, and all the BS that comes along with it, because oddly enough, I talked to a subscriber on the phone for a couple hours. Shout out to Amy Loving, but I talked to her about twin flames, and it's so funny too, because people have so many problems with the twin flame stuff, and then when I get on the phone with people, every single freaking thing resonates. So the twin flames, let's get into it. So it is a game, just so you guys know. It's a fucking game. It's a game. I don't know if we choose to play that down here, if we're trying to get some sort of thrill for the challenge, but it is a game, and really nobody wins, because as far as twin flames go, so typically in that union there is a empath, there's an empath, and there is somebody, the other party, and this always has to do with some sort of childhood trauma or some big trauma in the relationship. So empaths are just naturally drawn to healing people. We want to heal people, we want to save wounded birds, whatever. So we are attracted to these people. When you guys first initially are attracted to each other, it's intense, it's insane. It is, and I don't know if it's real or not, or if we chose it down here, or if it's the entity that is the attachments that are attached to this person, but the connection feels so insane. I can say mine was insane. They also may have similar facial features to you guys, same birthmarks. There would be really weird correlations to them, maybe you guys years ago were in the same place at the same time and didn't know it, on the same day. But yeah, so the empath, what will happen is the empath is dealing with somebody who has typically had trauma and not healed from it. They've not tried to do therapy to work through their issues. They have not acknowledged their issues. They have continued to stay in toxic, maybe family relationships. Maybe their childhood was very riddled with abuse or things like that. So what happens is, in the relationship down the road, the empath will continue to try to give love, give healing, help this person, be there for this person. That person that has not gone through healing from their trauma and has not faced it and has not been taught coping skills, when children have trauma, or really when anybody does, big trauma, what it does is it opens up your energy for attachments to attach on to you. So this other person, it could be a full-blown entity. This person has all these attachments. What this attachment's looking for is it's looking for more energy. So where does it get it from? The empath. So what starts to happen in the relationship is the one party will start to drain the empath. Whether that's they're not being there for them, they don't acknowledge the fact that the empath's even helping them, whatever it may be. This is where the runner-chaser phases come from, is that it's almost like a narcissism. That person will drain you, because you got to think the empath is vibrating at a higher level than the other person. The other person's been very 3D because they have lived in 3D for so long. So that's where the entity likes you to be. So the empath can go down to meet them at the 3D level. They can put down boundaries that they've always had up for them because of this connection. They will put down boundaries, and they will sacrifice their values or sacrifice morals to meet that other person on that level. What then happens is it will continue to drain the empath. So it will be draining, and then eventually the empath gets to a point where they either can't do it anymore, or they just can't give them what they want anymore because they're just too depleted. But the attachment also knows too when that empath is getting to that point of depletion, and that's when the runner chaser thing starts. And again, an attachment will usually feed lies to this person that you're a horrible person, or you're, this, that, or the other. They project a lot onto you, and this person actually believes it. So it is a lot like narcissism. The running and chasing starts when they run out of supply. So if whatever you're not fulfilling for them anymore that they wanted out of you, whether it's just sex, maybe you provided money and lost your job, or whatever it is, they will run, right? And so this devastates the empath. The empath is devastated by this. It's a pain undescribable. So when you're devastated from this attachment, it's still getting energy from you. So the attachment's whole goal is to get more and more energy, to get more and more power, because this is the heart planet. Let's destroy as much heart as we can. So they're still getting energy from you. Now, when you come out of that, if you come out of that, some people don't. When you come out of that, it's almost like it was your golden footstool, because you are so much stronger. The empath gets really strong. So what happens is once you start to feel better, you're stronger for it. The entity can sense that still, because they still have hooks in you, right? Because you guys have this soul connection, or whatever it is. They sense that. That's when they come back around. When you guys are really healed, that's when they come back around, because now you're stronger. You have even more energy now. You have more to take, because there's a game in killing off the hero. That's an energy too. So it's just starts the game over. They'll do it again. They'll disappear. They'll come back. People noticing too what the entities can do to you all the time is they'll speak to you when they're ready. They do it through license plates, a lot of license plates, signs. You'll see all these signs everywhere, right? You see their name on a license plate. You see, you hear them on the radio. The radio speaks to you too. Maybe songs are coming up that you guys always listen to, things like that. It's very manipulative. Also, they'll say things on TV, stuff like that. You'll take all these as signs, as we're meant to be together and we're this, that, or the other. No, that's that attachment just trying to draw you back in. Because the second you get emotionally invested or start wasting thoughts on them, they're collecting more energy. So you guys have to know it's very devious, it's very manipulative. The other person doesn't know that they have these things, I'm telling you. They just know that, and they're doing this fuckery, really, and they don't even realize how traumatic and what they're doing a lot of the time, or why. And I have been with people who have a lot of entity attachments and things like that, and they're very what's the word? They'll be repelled. It'll try to keep them away from you, especially if they start to realize the truth. So a lot of them will come back and love bomb you. I honestly think it's part the entity. The entity tries to get them all back in, but there is a part in them that really does want to be with you and really does love you wholeheartedly, but it's buried so far down in shit that you're not going to see it unless they go through healing. So don't let them lie to you. What else? The signs. What else? There's just a lot about twin flame shit, you guys. It's a game. They'll pull you back in. They'll suck even more energy out of you till you have nothing left. Really. And then you missing them and stuff gives them energy too. So I would cut it out as much as possible. when you do get strong, that's when they come back around. So it's not really running and chasing. It's, oh, hey, I have a supply again. It's straight up like an addiction. Oh, I have a supply again, right? So much like a narcissist, they do that too, where they'll leave and they'll come back and, you know, they'll love bomb you and stuff like that. That's the same with these entities. It's very, very manipulative. And again, I don't know if we come down and decide it, because we must have had, I'm even questioning things I see when I meditate anymore, because I did see past lives with mine. And I had very intense meditations about that. So, yeah, that's kind of it. That's just a little rant on twin flames. It is a bunch of BS. It is a game. I don't know if we just choose to do that or what when we come down here, but don't go back, you guys. If you've healed out of the trauma and you came out, let me tell you, it's horrible to go through, but they are your golden footstool, honey. Like, you come into your own. So, yeah, I just wanted to do a little rant on twin flames. If you guys have like specific questions, I just started talking because it was so funny. I had this conversation with this woman, and then right after I got a bunch of other comments about it too. So I was like, I'll just make a video. YOLO. So anyway, yeah, you guys, please let me know any questions that you have. Sorry, the lighting's horrible. I'm turning. Put it in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe. Anything spiritual or anything weird you want to hear about. I know a lot about a lot of different stuff. So, and nothing's too weird for me either. I've really heard and seen it all. So, yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to be doing maybe a video on Taurus, because it was funny. I got moved today in the office and I'm back by Taurus, so I wanted to do like an astrology Aquarius with Taurus, so I'll be filming a lot more this weekend, you guys. Have a great rest of your Good Friday, and we'll talk soon. Love you guys. Bye.